Hey everyone, what is up? It's been a while, but I think it's finally time to be back in your feed with the new announcement of Splatoon 3 coming 2022. Today we're going to be breaking down the trailer from top to bottom. I'm excited, I know all of you are, so without further ado, let's get into the video. First thing we see when the trailer begins in a desert region with music of kind of like a Wild West feel, differing from the Inkopolis we're used to, and this little heading in the bottom saying not actual game footage, which means it's probably subject to change when the actual title comes out. It cuts to what looks like an abandoned town with broken down rail carts and cars. Notice in the bottom right corner there is caution tape in the Inkling language, which suggests either we're visiting a ghost town of Inklings or possibly it's taped off after it was left behind by humans. So the story could follow uncharted area from human ruins or Inkling ruins. The next scene seems to be clips from the game showing the setup of your avatar, and if you noticed, I said avatar because you can actually pick between an Octoling or Inkling. With the eye color select screen, you can choose from a multitude of colors and now have the option to change the color of your pupil. It then follows the basic hairstyle and pants style, and there is no sex or gender options. You can mix and match whatever style you want from the old styles that were previously role locked and new styles of the game. Then comes something completely new. You can customize a flyfish, which seems to be your companion for the new title. Before going to the next scene, a new weapon category of bows is revealed. We actually see more of this bow later on in the gameplay, but we'll talk about that when we get there. The character's walking along here, and the Eiffel Tower can be seen upside down in the background, kind of supporting this human ruins exploration idea. The Inkling's trip to the train stop also reveals what the new ink pack will look like. It's got a futuristic and slim build. In the train cart you can see the Inkling holding a bag, which could be essential to the new campaign for items and such, which would be a new mechanic to Splatoon. And we also see a new sea creature in Splatoon which looks like a mutated fish with large eyes. The grunge of the character may hint that the campaign, or game in general, will often take place in an unsettling or less clean big city feel. Then the Inkling arrives in a new plaza with Splatoon 1 intro music ramping up in the background, revealing what looks like to be the next Inkopolis Square. The city has kind of a San Francisco Chinatown vibe. As the camera goes through the view of the new square, you can see Sheldon's shop is still ongoing. Here is another reference to Chinatown right here with these gates. And there's also a view with what looks to be a bank and this pig and the sound of rattling coins, which kind of sounds like casino slot machines, all pointing towards a new system with more things to do with the in-game currency. Taking a look back real quick, there are a few symbols that keep coming up, like this symbol and eye over here, which seems to be a new area to go for the game. And also this symbol right here, which kind of looks like Sheldon's logo, but we know it's not because we see what Sheldon's logo looks like in the game. It looks more similar to a stingray, and if we take a look, it also appears on the front of the first train cart back towards the beginning of the trailer. Then the big Splatoon 3 logo comes up and we see some gameplay of the multiplayer aspect of the game. Right away, the map takes place in this desert stone region once again. First big change is that teams no longer spawn on the ground with a specific set spawn point on that map. Instead, it looks like each team member individually can choose where they spawn in, as seen with these squid markers all moving around in different places. We also get a look at a few new stylistic changes to previous guns we've seen. The return of the range blaster, octoshot replica, hydra splatling, dynamo roller, e-liter with scope, sloshing machine, and .96 gal. Finally, we get to see the new bow weapon in action, and it looks like it's going to be a 3-shot gun. Then a new jump mechanic is shown off, similar to the ink rail jumping, where you can cancel your momentum and now jump in another direction. And right after this, we can see you can jump insanely high after climbing up a wall. A new special weapon in the background is also shown off, which is similar to the Inkzooka from Splatoon, and it looks like a long-range weapon, but instead it has more of an arc and shoots large balls of ink in another spread of 3 shots. Here it looks like a second new special weapon with these charged lines and ink shots targeting players through objects. However, I can't really pinpoint if these lines are coming from a player. Then it goes to a player cam where we can see the new Inkzooka-like special weapon as seen by the similar 3 tanks in the back, most likely signifying the shots you can take with the gun, as there is 1 capsule left in this player's special weapon, and it pops off as soon as he takes the shot and disappears subsequently. This Bakugan kind of looking crab transforms, and I don't really see it anywhere else in the gameplay, so I'm not sure what it could be for. It might just be an NPC for the map, as there's no ink around it, suggesting it really wasn't from a player. And at the end of the clip, you see a weapon that looks like the return of the Inkzooka, but if you look a little closer, it's just what the new special weapon we just analyzed earlier looks like from the front. And that's pretty much everything I've seen from the new trailer. Tell me guys what you guys think in the comment section down below if you have any theories or maybe I missed something. I'm super hyped for this game. I know you all are excited for it too. A new chapter in Splatoon games and the Switch as well. Thank you everyone for watching today's video. As always, if you liked today's video, click the hit in the cold ramen and I'll see you guys in the next one.